One Soft Kiss says I'm overdue for a snake video. So I'll do a little video and show how I rigged up the humidifier to put humidity into my ball python enclosures. I've kind of been busy studying for long haul trekking, which I'll be starting school, truck driving school at the end of the month. But anyway, I'm going to do a quick video of the setup I made for the humidity for my ball pythons. Okay, it's just a humidifier, and it's the kind that makes the mist. And what I used was a toilet, one of those toilet stopper rubber thing, and I cut it out, and you have to find a humidifier that will, you know, easily you can glue it on. I glued it, well, first I did it with two of them. I glued it with craft paint, E6000 or 5000 or whatever it is, but it came apart. So I'm going to re-glue it back in there, and then I'm gonna, like I did with this one, I'm gonna put craft glue or hot glue gun and seal it up real good like that. It's not coming off for nothing. And then you stick, so that's the, you know, toilet stopper thing. They're about, I don't know, $3 or $4 at the most at any hardware store. There's your, and then, you know, you can take it out to clean it. You know, you can take that apart to fill it up and put distilled water in it. But, you know, just like that. And it's just like that, seals it up. If it doesn't seal it up pretty good, just maybe wrap a little electrical tape or something around it. And now in here you can see, maybe you can't see, I'll have to open it up. I don't have latches on this yet, so I have heavy rocks to keep them from getting out. But I made these doors out of plywood. I have it duct taped. I have hinges on it, and I have it duct taped to secure it there. And then it just, you know, Hermes could easily push that up with his nose, so I put a heavy rock on it. And so here we go. I have a timer. Oh, that's another thing. My fire hazard here. I got this timer for about, I don't know, $12 or $13 at the hardware store, and you can time it for set the timer for different days of the week, different times a day. So I have it come on every day for about, I don't know, is it several times a day, like for 15-20 minutes. About every hour or two I have it come on for about 15 minutes or so. And that kind of maintains the humidity. See, we have it, that's just right, 66%, 60, sorry, you can see it going up. 67%. So I have that. Hermes always knocks it down, but I have this Velcroed on there so I can see what the humidity is. And yeah, I don't know if you can see over there, there's a T. I have it going in. I drilled a hole, a round hole, to push the other end of this tubing in. This tubing, oh, I don't know, it cost me about $6 or $8, I think. I got 5 or 6 feet of it. And then I have a PVC. I have a little T and little pieces, short pieces of PVC. Whoops, PVC coming out. I think you can see it there. And so it's putting humidity into both sides of the enclosure. So that's it, and it's working pretty good. I don't think he's gonna dry out like he did last year. There I can humidify 2 enclosures with 1 humidifier. And also I've got both of these humidifiers I got at a secondhand store for less than $5, for your $5 or less. You might pay as much as 10, but you know, they're what, $50 or something new, and there's nothing wrong with them. So that one is just on and off, but I don't have the base to it showing. But on that one I like better because it has a dial, and you can adjust how much humidity goes in, because that really pushes a lot. In fact, I might leave it on there because it pushes real good for the 2 sides, but it gets too humid in there. So since it doesn't have a dial to control that, I might reprogram the timer, and so make it only come on for 5 or 10 minutes instead of 20 minutes. And maybe I'll leave that on there and then put the other one on for Houdini, because Houdini is a carpet python. He doesn't need quite as much humidity as ball pythons do. And while I'm at it, I'll show you how Houdini's doing these days. Okay, here's Houdini's enclosure. That's the enclosure I originally built out of a cabinet. It was a matte letter blueprint cabinet, and I took all the drawers out and put styrofoam walls. So I think that's double. I don't know. I know one of the walls I doubled. I think it was the back wall is double styrofoam, and painted it black so it's sealed up pretty good. And he's in here somewhere. No, I don't feel him. No, that's usually where he sits. I have a heating pad there underneath I have, this is a tile, a house tile. The floor, there's a hole cut in the floor, and I have a house tile upside down. Here's the wire for the temperature probe. And so he usually curls up under that. But he's not there right now. I'll have to find where he's hiding. Ah, there he is. He's in his little log. There he is. You're in your log. You gonna bite me? You gonna bite me? Don't bite me, please don't bite me. He always looks like he's gonna bite me. I just kind of real slow let him smell my hand. I know that he's familiar with my hand. I don't smell like a mouse, so he shouldn't bite me as long as he doesn't feel threatened. He's just checking me out. Just kind of just checking me out, and then he'll like, okay, yeah, I know you. I know you. See, now he's backing off. So he shouldn't bite me. If he was going to bite me, I think he would have done it by now. Just approach him real slow, and then he's like, okay, yeah, I remember you. Leave me alone. Yeah, just leave me alone. The only thing I don't like about this log is I can't get him out, but he likes it. He likes to curl up in there, and he looks kind of cool in there. Sometimes he just lays on top of it. There we go. There you are. There you are. Gonna bite me? Oh. He says, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I'm trying to take a nap in my log. Can't really see how big he is. He's a year old. He turned a year old in August. Let's see. There we go. Hey, you. I tickle him. He'll come out. Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, tickle. There we go. He's trying to get away from me. Let's see. It's kind of dark. Yep, somewhere else. It's going to hide somewhere else.